In designing a long-term game plan for your marketing, what is the best value for your money? How do you spend it? Is it radio? Is it TV? Is it that? For many of us, we don't have the option of a multi-million-dollar budget. We can't put $1 million on a TV ad, and we can't spend all the money like that. So what we do is we think of something that's more efficient, that's more effective, and it gets right to the target audience that we want. But the critical thing for everyone here is when you have a client who you handle a bankruptcy case for, that might be a single fee that you make from that case, but how likely is it that that client will come back to you? Now, I know some of them do, but most of them don't. You might be done with that client for good. And so that one client or that one transaction really has very little value for you other than a single fee. But what if you had somebody who not just brings you one client, but brings you clients over and over again? What if you could identify the key referral partners, the ideal client, and think your ideal client is not actually a client, but somebody, whether that be a lawyer or a business person, who brings you case after case after case. And once you identify who those, let's say, top 5 referral partners are, how do you develop a system to cultivate and nurture your top referral sources? Because one thing that I found over time for me is that my top clients are not injury and malpractice victims. They're you. They're lawyers just like you who send me case after case. And when I develop a relationship with you and you see the quality of work that I can do for your clients, then you're going to send me business after business, and I'm going to do the same for you. And that's the type of relationship that will last your entire career. But the question really is, how do you nurture and cultivate that? The best way, there's 3 core elements, but the best way that I've seen is doing things that are completely unique and are not done by any other attorneys. The goal that I've seen in my practice has been a written direct mail newsletter. No one does it. The only lawyers who do direct mail newsletters are elder and estate law attorneys. And what you see is absolute crap. They are generic, they're not customized, they provide very little valuable information. The newsletter that I have is called Lawyer Alert, and it doesn't just go out to anyone. It goes out to attorneys just like you, and it provides content-rich, valuable information every single month that will help you grow your practice. Now, you would say to me, what is the purpose of having a direct mail newsletter? The purpose is when you have a case, let's say you have a malpractice case that comes to the door, there might be 10 lawyers that you think of referring that case. But if you have this direct mail newsletter sitting on your desk, the person you're going to think of is me, the top of mind awareness of who to send cases to. But you don't just send it to other lawyers. You send it to members of the media, you send it to members of the business community, and you give them value for free. The cost of a direct mail newsletter is minuscule compared to the value that you get in maintaining top of mind awareness with your key referral partners. In my career, there's nothing that's been more effective than a direct mail newsletter. No one does it. Everyone will tell you that it's pointless. Why would you do it? It is absolute marketing gold. Really, in terms of the time, lots of people will say, well, I don't have time for a newsletter. How would you do that? What I do is I allot 2 hours every month, and usually it's the same time every month, the 18th day of every month, and I lock down those 2 hours. I write the copy. Before I start writing, I have an idea of the issues that I want to write about, and then I send the copy to a graphic designer. She puts on the graphics, sends it to a fulfillment provider. Everything gets done and mailed within about a week, 5 days to 7 days. It's very easy. It takes 2 hours. If you dedicate 2 hours of your time to a newsletter, believe me. Now, here's one thing that most people make a mistake with. They say, I'll give this a shot. We'll try it bi-monthly or maybe quarterly. That will never work for you. My advice is give it a shot once a month for a year. And if this isn't the best thing that you've ever done, let me know. Because for me, I've been doing this for 4 years, and it is the best marketing tactic I've ever had.